This is how you switch from iPhone to Android and keep all of your data. Many new Android phones are coming out and they are all incredible. We have Galaxy S10 with a triple camera setup, the OnePlus 7 Pro, again, triple cameras, great new amazing display technology. On both of these devices, we have the pop-up camera from OnePlus. That's really cool to see as well. Basically, a lot of Android phones are coming out with some amazing new technology, and I want to check it out, so I'm doing it. In this video, I'm switching from the iPhone XS to the Pixel 3a with the incredible camera. I feel like once I'm on an Android device, it'll be easier to switch between them. So let's get started. First things first, we got to disable iMessage, go into settings, scroll down to messages, and make sure this iMessage toggle is toggled off. I've had iMessage off for a few days now as I've been preparing for this switch, and I definitely recommend you do the same or consider doing the same. Then you're also going to want to jump into iCloud, go in here and make sure iCloud messages in the cloud is turned off. Disable iMessage on all your Apple devices. And what this is going to do is make sure when we switch over to Android, none of our messages are lost to iMessage. You can also go to Apple's website. I'll leave this linked in the video description to deregister your phone number from iMessage in case some messages are still slipping through. With that done, we are now ready to bring Pixel 3a back into the scene. What we're going to do now is pop the SIM card out of the iPhone XS and pop it into the Pixel 3a. I am using Mint Mobile as my current provider. We are now ready to proceed with the next steps. I'm going to tap Start. We're first going to connect to our Wi-Fi network. The Android phone is then going to check for updates. Once the phone finishes checking for updates, we're now ready to copy our apps and data from our old iPhone to our new Android device. And to do that, we're going to use the adapter that Google included with the Pixel 3a and a lightning cable. Let me get this set up, plug the adapter end into the Pixel 3a and the lightning cable into the iPhone XS. It says checking the other phone. We're going to tap Trust to trust this computer, enter our passcode, and now the phones are connected. Tap Next, wait a few moments, sign into your Google account, and now the Pixel 3a is going to check for data on your existing iPhone. You can see it'll actually charge the iPhone during this process. This will take about 10 to 15 minutes, so we're gonna come back when it's finished. We're back. You can see the Pixel 3a was able to scan everything on my iPhone XS and be ready to bring it over to the Pixel 3a. Unfortunately, my problem is I have a 256 gig iPhone and only a 64 gig Pixel 3a, so I'm going over the 45 gigs of available space. However, you can see it did find apps, call history, message attachments, messages, music and other audio, photos, and videos, and it's automatically syncing Google Calendar, Google Photos, Google Contacts, and Gmail. What I do not need are photos and videos because I actually am using Google Photos, but no, you will be able to transfer all of your photos and videos from your iPhone to your new Android device should you decide to switch. I'm going to tap Next. I'm going to choose my applications. It found 103 applications from my iPhone on the Google Play Store and has all of them here. Unfortunately, it won't find all applications because some apps are exclusive to the iPhone, but you can go ahead and copy over the ones that are available, or you can select each one individually. I'm all set and ready to copy over all 103 of my applications. Tap Copy in the bottom right. Your data will now begin copying over to your new device. You can see it says about 32 minutes left. This time will vary depending on how much data you have. While this is going on, you can tap Next to continue with the setup, and the data will continue transferring in the background. We are now going over some Google services. I'm going to tap More, and Accept. Additional legal terms, I'm going to accept those. We're now being prompted to set up Pixel Imprint, the fingerprint reader located on the back of the device. I'm going to skip this for now. We can now set a screen lock, and the passcode options include a pattern, a PIN, or a password. I will again skip this for now. And we can now make Pixel uniquely yours. I will continue, kind of show you what this looks like. First, access Assistant with voice match. I'll agree to that. Google Assistant is already able to recognize my voice because I've trained it on other phones and with my Google Home Mini. I will continue it. Squeeze, so this phone contains pressure sensitive sides, and we can now set the firmness required to squeeze. I'm actually going to make this very firm because I find I trigger it accidentally quite frequently. And there we go. We can now choose to have the always on display. And there are other settings we can configure if we want to. I'm going to tap no thanks. Just a second. One last tip for support tips and tricks and more, go to settings, tips, and support. All set. So now we're just waiting for the data to copy over, and then we should be good and ready to go, ready to use our new Android device with the same information that was on our iPhone. And 15 to 20 minutes later, the data transfer process is complete. We can see a recap 112 apps to be installed, call history, messages, music, and other audio. I selected not to do photos again, and then synced automatically calendar, photos, contacts, and Gmail. Tap done. We now get a pop-up get messages from iPhone users. To keep receiving SMS messages from iPhone users, you'll need to turn off iMessage on your old phone. You can still use iMessage on other devices like an iPad. When you're done setting up your Pixel 3a, visit g.co/iMessageHelp and follow the instructions. We already did that at the beginning of this video, so we should be all set. You're welcome to check out their additional resources if you're still wondering about iMessage and compatibility, or you're having some issues and messages are not going through. I'm going to tap OK. The Pixel 3a is adding some finishing touches. Could take a minute or two. And we're in. So this is the phone. You can see everything about stock Android. Swiping up. All right. And if I swipe down into the notification tray, you can see low battery, and Google Play Store is now installing 2 out of 117 applications. So basically everything is going to update and install, and everything should transfer over. The big thing, let's check messages. If I go into messages, boom. Everything is already there with all my old contacts, all my message history, everything transferred over. That's really cool to see, even though these were sent as iMessages previously. So there you go. That is how you switch from an iPhone to an Android phone and keep all of your data. I hope you found this video helpful and are able to enjoy your new Android device, whether it be a Pixel, a new OnePlus 7, or even perhaps the Galaxy S10. I'm Stetson. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.